shave. Yeah, right. Not like
Actually,
just
I
giving
did try-
Nocturna a mustache, like the whole cutscene. You have to go and edit like the video.
Yeah. I did once try to replace a cutscene with a certain YouTube video, but it didn't work for some reason.
I couldn't imagine what YouTube video that would be.
No, me either. I forget.
So, who's going to be the first person to make the mustache mod where you give every character and enemy a
In every
mustache?
cutscene.
In also every cutscene. First one to do it wins a prize.
Oh boy.
And the prize is
One entire prize.
The honor of making a mustache mod. Lots of honor going with that. Knockback whip looks amazing. Yeah, well, they talked about piercing whip and knockback whip as like ways to make the whip better, because
Would knockback make it better?
No, not with the Blade Masters.
Yeah.
It might in some cases if it's
Piercing
a
would
one
make
damage
it
whip.
better.
Yeah, piercing would be great. Well, piercing at the ends was talked about,
Yeah.
and I actually pretty sure Ryan responded to that saying,
Yeah.
yes, but it's like kind of niche, like it's hard to make it
Too
obvious why
complicated
that's
and
happening.
Hard to, yeah,
Visualize
to
it.
Tell the player what's going on.
Yeah. That's all right. Okay, so Ring of War pickup, speaking of knockback, off the start. By the way, Maya getting a ridiculous PB today in Cadence.
Yeah, 542 or
542,
something?
I think. Yeah. Oh, no. Dark Freak dropping a beat there. Maybe a little
They're
spooked or
basically
something.
beat that whole race.
Yeah, it was
But not
super
anymore.
close. Oh, and then... Ooh.
Ugh, trying to get the monkey to grab him like he did last time, but
Yeah, that
But
but that
not quite.
bounce trap had other plans. So now it's a very open win here for Maya, especially picking up an Obsidian Rapier with the
Oh,
Ring
boy.
of War. Hello.
yeah, wow.
That is a huge find. Dark Freak going for the kill here.
Interesting.
Wants some kind of edge, perhaps. And so the blood drum could be that edge. Pretty
Yeah.
like long shot, but
Or
maybe
just having extra
no
health.
bombs found. Yeah, extra health is good. Would have saved that Minotaur charge, I believe,
True,
with full
yeah.
health. So knockback whip knocks you back.
Wait, what?
You got to be whipping real hard. Oh man.
Remember when Ring of Peace would knock you back?
Yeah, it was the worst.
That was so bad.
It was supposed to be like a safety thing, but it really was just totally the opposite.
I think it was also a sort of symmetry thing with Ring of War.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that knocks enemies back, so this will knock you back,
Yeah, I think that's true.
which is good.
Well, wouldn't the opposite of knocking enemies
reason.
back being knocking enemies into you? That's what the ring of peace should do.
Yeah, they should probably add that Ring of Peace. I'd be
Yeah,
fine with
yeah.
that.
All right, chat. So what was the worst item / decision on item changes in Necrodancer? I have an answer for that, but I'm curious what people think.
Adding the axe.
You think adding the axe was the worst?
Yeah, it's too good. Makes run
Interesting.
plain.
Not even the Ring of Peace?
That's pretty bad too. Yeah.
Lunging. Oh, this is interesting. These are all things that Now, I'm not just saying the worst item. I'm saying like the worst version of an, like
Worst
including different
change to it or something?
version of items too. Because
the what was it?
I think you got to be thinking about
durability.
Yes,
on
durability
Ring of
on courage.
For like one day.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Durability
That
on
was
courage. Oh, old Blast Helm was pretty bad.
Oh yeah, it was like armor, and that was it.
It was
And made-
it was like very
Did it-
heavy armor. It didn't protect you from bombs, and it reduced your
And
vision.
made, yeah,
It was like a bucket
Ring of
helmet.
Darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Removing piercing on Warhammer. Definitely. Oh. Yeah. One of the biggest mistakes of this game, I think, was not having scatter traps everywhere all the time. Because they're the best. This exit on 2-3, Maya had a bit of a time with it too. It was just a wall of enemies you just have to mash through. Make peace a gun. What? Yeah, durability courage ring. I think it just has to. It was such a terribly misguided situation. It just took something that was fun but kind of broken and made it not fun and really broken. Literally
yeah, it
broken.
definitely needed a nerf, but
yeah, I'm happy with where it landed.
Not bad.
It was just such a not obvious way to nerf it, whereas the way that they wound up doing is way more obvious.
Mm.
Oh, this is a little scary for Dark Freak. Yeah,
oh boy.
Got just kind of piled on there. Let's see that replay. So you'll see there was just 3 yellow skeleton knights and continued to push a little too hard and ran out of time. Ouch. So many actually good ways to nerf it, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the durability was gone after I think a day, so.
Yeah, they moved quickly
they listened,
on that one.
and they changed it, which was
It was
great.
a resounding what the heck.
This is why this is amusing instead of a pain point.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, if it was still that way.
Yeah, right. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, it got removed so quickly. But yeah, I think your point is well taken with regards to the axe because it's just so incredibly good. But it's such a fun item to play with. I don't know. I give it a bit of a pass just because it's too fun. It just feels good. But yeah, you're right. It was troubling for, certainly troubling for just the sort of competitive scene of it. But it hasn't ruined it, it's just made it a little bit just looking for that axe. Old miner's cap? Yeah, that's actually, that's a good one. That's definitely a good suggestion there, Emu.
Yeah, what was it? It was new Shovel of Courage, but
no iframes.
no courage? Yeah.
Yeah, so you just jump into enemies constantly.
And there's also no torch effect. That was a good addition that is currently on it.
Yes, there was no charge effect. So you just blindly jump into enemies. It's kind of like playing phasing without a torch a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, nice use of the Ring of War there on Deadringer. That's a bit of a skill. There was a clip earlier in the week. I don't know if anyone's got that handy. I forget who it was. My brain says Space Cow. That doesn't sound right. I don't know who it was. I don't think Space Cow was even in. Wait, hold on, let me check. No, who was that? It might, I don't know where the clip was from, but basically, things couldn't have gotten more off the rails. Or no, maybe that was just an old clip. It was someone had a flail and was just trying, it was actually probably a flail and not war, but it was one of the saddest displays of just struggling on Deadringer I think I've ever seen in my life. It was very entertaining though, but very tragic. All right, Maya taking game 1 pretty handedly there. Dark Freak with a couple of deaths. The run back going down in zone 3. GG's.
GG.
Yeah, Toon Mod does make a lot of the changes that I think are good in terms of balance, which I can appreciate.
Yeah, there's only a base axe in Toon Mod, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
It often depends, and this is an important thing to remember, on what lens you look at the game through. Because I think that's where a lot of the sort of angst from the community comes at the devs, in the sense that they look at it through a speedrunner or racing lens, and not so much like a casual lens. Well, speaking of axe, and we got beat for beat Obsidian axes there. if I'm playing this game casually for the first time and I find an obsidian axe, I am over the moon excited, and it's great. And it might be my first clear or something, right? Like that's. But yeah, that's okay. It's a tough balance, I would imagine. The obsidian axe. Don't lose your multiplier, as Dark Freak did there. I think he was one step too early. Also, remember, it's not. What is this seed?
Okay. Wow.
One of the best weapons. Best shovel. What else do you need? Could check that food shop potentially. Looks like Dark Freak might be trying to open it. Nope. Doesn't want to lose too much ground on Maya, which is fair, because Maya is super fast.
Scary fast.
This is one of those builds, though, that might make racers push a little too hard, just because they're like, I gotta push because my opponent's got the same build. And there's some danger there for sure. We'll see. It's easy death metal. Oh, Maya, you could have killed through the ghost. That's always take that opportunity when you can. It's very strange looking. It's like a broadsword swipe, but a step away from you.
And you don't move. Yeah,
You don't move, yeah. Speaking of powerful items. Yeah, would the Shovel of Courage be in the same camp as the axe? I'd imagine not. It's not as big a deal, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it as just like absurdly good. Like too good.
Yeah, I don't think it's as big of a problem as the axe, but I'm not super sure. And I know in Toon Mod they nerfed it so it can only dig level 1 walls, which is...
Yeah, that's a
I think that's good.
That's a smart change. I'd agree. Interesting with that shop was that Maya bought the 2 items on the right, or the item in the middle and the item on the right, and Dark Freak bought the item on the left. So just some slight differences there. That was, I think, the torch and the ear muffins for Maya, and then Dark Freak got the cookies. And that's just sort of, I think that's a speed versus safety sort of trade-off. Might be the case also that Dark Freak had a bit more damage. And that's a run up the middle. Ever seen a confused Fortissimo? No, that sounds amazing though.
Me either.
What happens?
Is it anything like confused Klappas? Because they're quite funny.
Or feared ogres that are still in the darkness?
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite enemy interaction of the entire game. Just clubbing as it runs backwards, full tilt. It's so good. It's so good. Oh boy. Well, the Shrine of Darkness pickup here for Dark Freak is fitting, based on the name. But also, we'll see. That could actually be really beneficial here. Dark Freak now has the lead. Lacking a bit of the damage, but you don't need the 5 damage so much. As long as you can keep your multiplier up. Although the one shot on Conga there would have sped it up a little. And it is not a ring, but a shield spell.
Ooh, that's nice.
Shield spell is a good pickup. I don't know if Dark Freak would prefer a ring there, though. We'll see how Dark Freak handles the dark.
Shield spell's probably better for Maya with her build since she's got the ear muffins.
Ear muffins, yeah, that's definitely a good pickup. And actually, I think the 5 damage is going to be a little more stronger here. We are beat for beat going into 4-2.
Yeah, 5 damage with ghouls and then just killing things without needing to step on goo for too long.
Yeah, and you've got the introduction of ogres, and I guess mummies are 6 health, right? Am I wrong about that? Yeah, no, they're 6 health, so that doesn't matter. But the ogres getting one-shotted. Oh, Maya. Oh, boy. That got a little spicy there.
Yep,
That's
nice
going to give
shield
a
spell.
little bit of time for Dark Freak to catch up.
But yeah, Dark Freak was ahead.
Oh, that's a good point. So the catch-up was actually not. It was falling behind.
Ago.
And doesn't have time to check the shops, because this would be an opportune time to find some rings. If you can just check your map and go, okay, I gotta kind of skirt around the side, but just doesn't have the time, and now takes the lead again. These guys are playing a tennis match here. It's going back and forth. Maya taking a huge hit down to half a heart. Still maintaining those ear muffins, though. It's got to be part of the reason she took damage there was just the earmuffs. Oh, no, Dark Freak. Dark Freak dying to the tentacles.
No.
And Maya wisely using the Giganticism scroll, and the death costing Dark Freak once more. Again, probably pushing a little too hard and just kind of got stuck. And I want to see that replay again, because I don't know if Dark Freak could have used the shield spell.
Yeah, if you had enough
the health for the blood. But it is long from over at this point. Things are still a little freaky here. Maya's going to be doing some farming. That's a nice pickup.
A great build until she misses the beat, and then a pretty bad build.
Yeah, so 1 damage axe is still pretty strong.
For the 2 beats when she's panicking, but afterward it'll be fine.
That's true.
It's just
Earthquake scrolls
it falls
good
apart
pickup, though.
really quickly.
Everybody wants a safe dead ringer. The funny thing is, I didn't even realize who I was saying that to. Oh, that was perfect. There was, what was that up there? Ring of War, which would have been good. Oh, the Savior armor.
She's got
that's a huge
3 bombs.
Pickup. 3 free hits is probably safe. 3 bombs plus the bomb scroll or bomb spell.
Oh, that's true. Yep.
Bomb scroll. Does that exist on the Toon mod? The bomb scroll? I would imagine not, because they made scrolls for like all the things.
Yeah, there's a
Earth scroll. Yeah. Bomb scroll. That's the dumbest idea I think I've ever had. What does that even mean? Like, it's just a bomb. Just find a bomb. It's the same thing, only it doesn't take up your...
Except it takes up, it takes
different
up a
slot
instead.
You could make it like a big bomb. That'd be kind of cool. Although that's
it'd
also
be kind of cool if the bomb spell was a big bomb, or
and
more
not
damage, or
infinite
anything.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, for mana. Man, I had an Earth mana build the other day on, I think it was Mary Randomizer, and it was just so good. I love when you go down a trapdoor and then just fill the room with Earth.
Was there a mini boss here?
It's just, I mean, Marv is just chilling in the walls somehow, but it's so great. It's like a plug, just Earth everywhere. It's fun. Good stuff. Well, things are a lot better for Maya after finding that glass armor, and now has the health. So looking like Maya is going to take this. And again, a 2-0.
GG's.
Maya moving on. Definitely the high seed there, Maya. And yeah, she actually only dropped 2 games to tough, and that's all. So we might see a Maya tough in the later parts of the tournament. All right, GG's. Congrats to Maya moving on. Tough one, Dark Freak. Couple deaths there. Getting a little spooky. I guess it was that Shrine of Darkness that caused the death overall. Not too sure, but yeah. GG's. Oh, and speaking of tough, I was looking forward to this match when I looked at the first matches, or sorry, the matches of the first round. This is one of the, I think, more interesting ones here. Spooty Biscuit versus Tough Woe. Tough, who has been slamming it lately. Really been putting in a lot, and of course, Spooty needs no introduction. Biscuit. He is very good at this video game. All right, let's do this. Okay, waiting for Tough to go up. GG's though, great races. A little bit faster builds that time around. Jack's set had such terrible builds. I mean, they weren't awful, but it was just like, what are these?
The base cutlass that they both ended with, compared with the Obsidian Axe, Shovel of Courage that they got by 1-2.
Yeah, what was the time? I gotta check the time on that one.